Good evening.
Good evening, Miss Jen.
Good evening, Mr. 500 Club.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you know how we greet each other on the phone, innit? It's always good evening. I was about to let off your government by accident
Yeah,
there. So.
yeah. I was wondering where we were going to go because I would have followed up with
Good
yours.
evening, oh, Mrs. Sanchez.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing? Did you get a
Yeah.
chance to watch the Obviously, I know you watched the VOD yesterday, but did you get a chance to watch the super fight?
I watched half of the super fight. So
Okay,
I did
two
a
battles.
super. I did a super.
Okay.
I watched two
Okay.
out of the four. I was too exhausted. So I could only do the first one, and then later on this morning I watched the second one. So I watched Holmesy versus Nitty, and then I watched the headline, Real Sick versus Mike P.
I
earlier
kind
on
of feel
today.
I don't know if I'm alone on
Oh,
this.
hold on. I didn't watch Holmesy versus Nitty. I'm absolutely lying. I watched Danny Myers versus Kid
Oh yeah,
Chaos.
no.
I'm so with it
Danny,
today.
Danny,
Come on,
Danny
girl.
was. Listen, Kid Chaos is an amazing rapper, but
Mm,
like that Danny there, you can't beat it, bro. Like
so dangerous.
he's an animal when he's like that. Still,
So dangerous. He was so dangerous and so good when you consider how frequently Danny performs and recently the strength of his performances. Like I'm sure in the
yeah,
last sort of few weeks alone, or in the last sort of week or two, I've seen the Don Marino battle, how do I say her name? Is it Beatrice? I don't spell meat rice, but I think it's
yeah.
Beatrice.
We'll call her meat right.
We'll call it meat rice, and he calls her meat rice and several other things in the battle. And
When you pronounce her name in an English accent, it comes out as meat rice. So I think it's meat rice. If you
who
pronounce it in English.
else? I'm missing a couple of others as well. Like crazy. Danny
Yeah,
Myers. Of course, he had the drugs battle recently, but that wasn't in the last week or so. There's one other one that I'm missing, but man, yeah,
he's
he's
working, man. He's
so
working.
good.
I
I
put, I
really got my
tweeted,
prediction wrong.
I tweeted last night that Danny Myers has smoked his way through the COVID era. I think he's only really had one slip up. Who was that? I think it might have been against. Whenever he dressed up in the Michael Myers uniform, I think that might be the
Oh,
only battle. Who was he
was
against?
that was on was that Gnome? Oh
I
no,
think
hold on. Was that Jerry West?
that was Jerry West. So I think
Yeah, I
that's
can't
the
remember what
battle
event. It
where
wasn't Gnome.
he kind of dropped the ball a little bit on that
Hmm.
one. It might have been a Born Legacy or a band or I don't know what it was, but
It might have been a volume.
apart from and even in that battle, apart from that moment, you could arguably say he still won. You know what I mean? Like Danny's
Yeah.
been consistent. I remember when I first used to see Danny Myers, yeah, I remember seeing this event where he battled two guys on the same event.
Yeah,
Two guys. Both of them
right.
was free rounders. Both of them
Back
was
to
free
back.
rounders.
I'm sure
Yeah.
Chilla told me where he did that he did three, was it in a
Salute
weekend?
good seven, man.
Yeah, a big up, good seven. Thanks for tuning in. I'm sure Chilla Jones just told me that he saw Danny do 3 rounds in like a weekend, like 3 perfect rounds as well. Like it's crazy that.
He's set a high standard for himself, and like it's almost like them guys that they go to the gym and they can't. They're not gonna waste the time lifting anything that's not gonna benefit them. So like every time they go gym, it's not like they're coasting. They make sure that they're always pushing themselves. That's how I feel about Danny. He doesn't even need to still be pushing himself, but he is. He is trying to create new ways and new concepts. That there's certain things that are so normal to them and there that people haven't
Yep.
even learned how to do yet. Those are that's his like to quote Moke, that's his gear one. You know what I mean? And a lot of people haven't reached it yet. So
Yeah, and he's still continuing to elevate.
yeah,
He's always got the B dot hat, the elevate, and continuing to sort of just step his game up and bring new things to his performance and level up, which is incredible when you think about how many times he's battled. To continue to find inspiration and motivation says a lot. about
Yeah.
what motivates Danny Myers. But salute to Kid Chaos as well. I predicted that he would win. I thought I underestimated severely, and I don't know why, Danny Myers.
I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. I'll be real with you. That's the first time I've seen Kid Chaos. Like literally, that's the first time I've heard his name buzzing. This that Kid Chaos, Kid Chaos. But you know, like as a battler, you get to a point where you kind of just stop watching battles, and it's hard to keep up because you know so much battlers. There's so much battles coming out. Plus, you battle yourself. It gets to a point where I can only be original by not seeing what's going on and just coming up with my own concept. You know, like that. I can even be excused for having a bar similar to another guy's if I ain't seen what he's doing, but I can't play everything. It's impossible. You know what I mean? Like life goes. Like I think as a battler, down the line, it's like you have the same hunger, but your life, you know, like them gaps between battles that you used to have, is filled with more shit now. The older you get, the more you're doing. In general, innit? It doesn't even matter if you're a good battler, you're rising up. Life in general, more things happen now. So between battles, that you got less time to dedicate to your craft. You got less time to watch another guy's shit. You got less time to go to this event. You just got to focus on your shit and get your shit right, and then cut out. I guarantee someone like Goods, you couldn't ask him, have you seen what happened in We Go Hard? He'd be like, what? Nah, I haven't. I just bought a new house. I've been working. My daughter's going to college now. Like, I have real shit going on, so it's hard to keep up. But I said, yo, I've been sleeping. Like for a long time, I heard a lot of people say, yeah, my man's fire. And then I go and look, and Donnie is like fucking dot or something like that. But I'm just saying, so when people say now someone's fire, I kind of less trust him. But when they said it about this guy, I didn't check him out. But when I saw him yesterday, I said, yo, if he was battling anybody but Danny Myers, he's won. Not even like Danny Myers. If he's battling anybody but that Danny Myers,
for real,
he's winning. He's very good. He's very sick. Like for the Carolinas, he might be one of the best that's doing it in that way. Because I know they got like your T-Top and you got Swamp and you got I'm not sure where they're from, but you know what I'm saying. They got a few people over there, but his
so
shit,
original.
Yeah, he's very intellectual though. Very
intellectual, and the way he weaves his material together is just magical. I love it. Let me just shout out Troy. What's good? Family settings. #caretaker. Scoop. Where's the link? We'll drop it in the comments in a minute. Salute to everyone tuned in. Share the link. Share the link. Share the link. Yeah, share the link for me, and like and subscribe.
Por favor.
Por favor. Oh, should I speak Portuguese? I don't know how to say share the link in. I don't know how to say share the link in Portuguese.
Share el link.
Yeah, I don't. I should. I don't watch Portuguese. I'm not in tune like that. I should be. Where's Chubbs when I need him? I don't even know how to say share. That's what a selfish Portuguese girl I am. I don't know that word, but I know the word for selfish. It's hilarious. Yeah. Typical. Yeah, but yes, we will drop the link in the comments in just a second. Salute YD. Eating my Sunday roast and look what pops up. Lol, mad. Salute Jen and Rivers. Salute to you, YD.
Listen. Salute to the best newcomer, man. That's the way I'm seeing YD. The best newcomer. If you get into finals in your third battle, you're looking at the best newcomer. You understand? I mean, he's got a lot of competition in that field, but I feel like the other people in this competition are achieving other things to where we can give that to YD and say, and I don't think anybody would argue with YD being seen as like the best newcomer. You know what I'm saying? So that's he gets that Rivers seal of approval. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I think it's between him and Nobi in that department in terms of newness, but Nobi didn't get to the final. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think that tips out my man. But at the same time, it's mad because they both progressed in different ways, isn't it? They both progressed in very different ways, but I think YD's progression is like he's done like in progression wise, it's like he's done a lot more in a short space in terms of his evolution of how he does it, innit? Like
And I
Nobi is
think
he's tweaked a few things here and there as well, which has made him better. But I think Whitey has tweaked a lot of things, did a lot more things, did a lot more. It's best newcomer, man. He's a hard
also
worker.
because we've seen all of his battles on the process in the process tournament. That's the sum of his battles, and we've seen them all, and we've watched each part of the elevation and seen him get to the final and do what he did.
Whitey kind of is the process when you really think of it. He kind of is the process. Like when you check it. Because
absolutely.
Tech solidified itself in it, but Whitey's whole storyline is that tournament. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's good to see what happens for him next, innit? But salute to Whitey all day, man.
Nobody's fire though. He's going to be a problem. He's young too. Yes, he is. You appreciate it. Yeah. The words from Rivers there. You get a seal of approval. Caps, dope. Thank you. I have to shout out my guy, 500k. He sent me this and a few others, which I will be wearing the fuck out of for the next however long. So, you know, I hope you like this. There'll be various hairstyles and earrings and accessories to go along. But yeah, go and follow 500k. Super great guy. He's got big things going on. He's a really cool guy. He's you can find him on Battle Fanatics channel, Battle Rap Fanatics. He's got I think he's the only feature that he's ever had on there, and they've got a classic what is the battle they do? They break down, is it Surf and Hitman? I can't remember. It's a classic surf battle that they break down, and he's an hysterical guy, but he's got a really dope line coming out already, but more coming. And he's always supported me, so I support likewise. And yeah, so much going on this weekend, and it's not even finished yet. We've still got an event to come, but you know, we had the talking to YD there about the process tournament final. We had the final process card drop. Yes, God, was that yesterday? That was yesterday. It was like a week ago already. Just yesterday. Yeah, to an amazing response. Did you catch that stream, Rivers? Did you watch the VOD?
I may have been with some, you know, veterans sitting down, taking it in. You know, I may have been in the building with a few champions in their own right, taking things. You know, I may have been with top tier media champion. I may have been with, you know, champion of the old school. I may have been with the people's champ. I may have been with the new champion of the new era. I don't know. But what I do know is that I did catch the stream. And again, it didn't disappoint. Sometimes you go to an event and then you watch the battle back and it kind of loses a little something, but I don't feel like it lost anything with this one here. Because remember, I was there. I'm on the stage and that. And as I'm watching it, I'm saying the same shit that I said in the moment, like it's the first time. I talk to him. Being saying, talk to him. It's like, oh. But yeah, no, it was sick. It was sick, man. Good. It looks good. You know, it gives me like, you know, it gives me a lot of good inspiration and a lot of good hope for things going forward after what I saw in that event, especially watching the footage back as well. I can't believe if anybody like sees that and doesn't think, okay, cool, there's something for us to tap into. I don't know what they watched, to be honest.
That's it.
To me was
That's
levels.
it. Big up to the Wiretap as well. He gave out, was it 5 free live streams for the video on demand, and I think I saw him post something to say they were all snapped up. So big up to you for doing that. I think it was yesterday about afternoon. I had exactly the same thought, like, oh my gosh, what if I watch it back and it's not as fire as it seemed in the building. But as soon as, you know, we got sort of one battle in, it was like, no, it was dope.
And you know what it was is that after we watched each battle, there was so much talking points to go through, to where we had to actually stop ourselves from talking to go back and watch more, because there's a lot to go through. You remember that? Well, you guys will see, you know, but yeah, enjoy it, thoroughly enjoy it, man.
So many. should we drop the link in the comments?
Yeah, man. Drop that in.
Okay. Have I got
See
it
what's
copied?
enough, man. And when you join us, come with some topics, man. Don't just be coming here to complain about what's going on in your life and that. Just come in here, give us some topics to talk about, bro. None of this boring shit. Yeah, no one wants to hear about how your day's been. Fuck all that. Yeah, come with some topics today. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sunday.
we don't care about your life, bro.
Fuck your life. Yeah. Give us
Fuck
some
your
topics.
problems,
Yeah.
fuck your missus,
Yeah.
fuck your
Don't-
brother. We don't care.
Yeah.
We don't
Get
care.
out of here. I mean, come with some topics. Let's get the conversation flowing, man. We just had a good weekend of battle rap. You know, a lot of people watched the super fight. A lot of people watched the VOD. You know what I mean? A lot of people's gonna be watching Kings versus Queen tonight. Let's talk battle rap, man. You know what I mean? Like we ain't got time for
Hey, shout
man
out
like Bill.
Villain. I hope everyone's blessed. Man,
Come
so
on, bro.
fuck your life. You know, we love you and everything, but right now there's so much going on to talk about. You know, we can chop it up about those sorts of things.
If you want to talk about your life, you can hit me up on WhatsApp. You can hit me up on Signal
There
or
you
them.
go.
But we're in the public arena right now, so let's talk about the public goings on. You know what I mean? Fuck your life.
Well, Trav says I'm going to chill with the VOD over the week and give my recap next weekend. Yeah, that's a great idea. There's, like Rivers just said, there's so much to talk about with each battle. YD says Danny Myers. Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
We just mentioned that at the beginning of the stream. What's up?
Danny. Vintage
the real
Danny.
Cornell Sanders. How can we get names? Oh, I can't get names. What does that say?
Yeah.
The real Colonel Sanders. How you doing?
I Scoop. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, man said I was gonna come with my life problems. You see, guy, this is the stream, brother. You get sent back. Oh, not here. I Scoop. I'm not gonna lie. I have to salute you again for that hoodie, bro. That hoodie is amazing. I don't often use the word.
Yeah.
That hoodie is fucking
100%.
bro.
No. We can't even see it.
I appreciate you fully for that, man.
How you doing this Sunday evening?
You hearing it? Like, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. I ain't gonna stick around too long, but it's just like I'm blessed, man. Yesterday was good. VOD was good. The whole, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see things at that kind of level. I just have to keep my anger in check with certain people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's calming it.
Oh, the stream was super crispy. For a first sort of what do you call it? Video on demand, pay-per-view, whatever the term is. They got that spot on. I need to go back and obviously do more watches and do some recaps, but I think they really helped to capture the energy that was in the building, the atmosphere. I think that was done really well. Big up Scoop, says Troy.
What's going on, Troy?
Scoop, it was your birthday yesterday.
Yeah, man. You know,
belated happy birthday.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you.
You look sad. You look down. It's the day after your birthday. You're not supposed to be down and sad.
No, a few things going on in that, but we're here. We're here, man. We live. Yeah,
I hear you.
Yeah, man.
I hear that.
We live, man.
Did you watch any of? Did you watch any of the Super Fight last night?
I watched a bit of Raw Sick and I watched Raw Sick and Mike P, and then that Kid Chaos guy as well. Fucking hell. Yeah, him and Danny Myers. Fucking hell. That's all I can say to that. Yeah, I didn't see the others, to be honest. I was just trying to sort some things out, but I really see the other three battles.
Okay, yeah, no, we just talked a little bit about Danny Myers and how incredible his performance was. Did we touch on Sick and Mike P? I don't think we did.
Yeah.
I don't think we did. That was
No,
explosive.
we spoke
that
about
was-
that offline, innit? We spoke about that
Yeah.
offline.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, that was a mad battle, man. That was really mad. Really mad.
Scoop, as someone with a great pen, what did you think of the writing in those two battles that you've just talked about?
Yeah, they're very elite, man. As I would expect from at least three of those guys. That Chaos obviously good, but obviously the way he came in, a lot of people not as familiar with him as most of the other three, so to say. But yeah, very, very elite. It's like even when like, I watch those guys and I think, yeah, there's still levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? There's still serious levels to this shit. So especially that with guys like Real Sick. I've always been impressed with him from the jump. Like from the absolute jump, like his energy, the way he puts things, and you can tell he actually raps. That's the thing about him. You can tell he actually raps, isn't it?
Yeah, he sounds like a rapper, bro. Like put a beat, he'll smoke someone on the beat as well. Like you can tell, like he's got a feel to him.
Yeah, so these man definitely, it was mad. It was absolutely mad. I'm not a Mike P fan, but I fucked with him heavy in that too.
Yeah, no, he's both of them came with really great material. Their angles towards each other. I really liked Sixth Third, where he tied in, sort of his own personal struggle or his people's struggle in, but he didn't, he had quite a bit, but he tied it in, he made it relevant to the battle and still stood on what he, spoke for what he stands on and was able to attack his opponent at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I liked all of that.
Linked it all up, man. He linked it up very nicely.
Yeah.
Saying, you're trying to culture, you're trying to get accepted in one. Yo, that was.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Mad.
Yeah. Yeah. What was it? I'm representing a whole culture. When you're trying to get accepted in one. And it was at the last bar as well. He just sort of left it there, and it was like, just neatly tied up all of his material. And like you say, it was from both of them, it was very structured. I watched today, sort of hazy. I need to watch everything again. Everything, I can't recap anything yet. Everything needs second watches and notes. There were no notes taken on the watches today. I've been too busy editing. Scoop, I have to say thank you so much for pulling up yesterday. I've been editing footage all day. So yeah, we another exciting event that we kind of talked about before. The what were the highlights from the No Loose Chat Final Process stream for you yesterday?
First and foremost, thank you for even having me, because that goes hand in hand.
It's a pleasure, honor.
It goes hand in hand. From the VOD, where would I start? What did we watch first?
Hey, big up Chubbs.
Salute.
Me and ice cream.
Say no more, bro. Listen, I don't know what kind of money they're making over there in Wiretap Towers here, but bro, bring us in. You say you got a Haagen-Dazs sponsorship now, yeah? I see, bro.
Them, boy. I wish they need to bust me, boy.
That's what I'm saying.
They take my money all the time, fam.
Oh shit! And to get onto them, man, tell them that you're placing their product, man. They'll give you some freebies, new flavors. Yeah, come on, man. Wiretap flavor, the Haagen-Dazs and that. Come on, man. Let's go.
Sorry.
Yeah. But Scoop, as you were saying, Scoop, what was your highlights from?
Go on, Baylor. Tuned in on Facebook.
I fall asleep all the time before these events, so I miss everything.
No, we're talking about the Final Process. Big up YZ.
Super fight.
Salute, yeah.
We were talking about highlights from the live stream or the video on demand, which was released yesterday and is currently available on Vimeo. Go search No Loose Chat on Vimeo. Go to any of No Loose Chat socials. Go find the links. It is £10, 10 of your British pounds. Yeah, share it. Go and subscribe. Go and like all of that because it's well worth your money. Like it's a really, really exciting card. Lots and lots of heavy punches. Lots of crowd interaction. Really, really vibrant event. Go and tap into that energy. But yeah, highlights. Let's talk about highlights from watching back because we were all there. So watching back, what did you take from what we saw?
Energy. That's what I got. Energy. Yeah. The energy in that building was crazy, and it translated very well on screen as well. I feel like, that's that energy is crazy. I think it's gonna be like a signature for No Loose. Is that the energy is different over here, and you come over here. You're gonna feel that. I think even Roots mentioned that as well. Like he did a little post or something. He said, like this is where he wants to be. He feels like these are the rooms he wants to be in. Like what I mean, we can get his shit off properly. Like I rate that, man. I rate that.
YZ, let me just interrupt quickly. Finalists on the process tournament. Is someone playing YouTube? Yeah. Okay. It's gone. Were you, so you're saying you took back watching back, you took energy from it. Were you even able to fully appreciate that energy in the building, waiting as the headliner? You had to sit and, you were standing there watching all the battles, but could you sort of fully immerse yourself in it, knowing?
Definitely. I think that's what I kind of like encompassed, like in my battle, like is watching like these guys put on this show. It was like, bruv, and then finding out I'm gonna be last. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be last in it, so I was like, last, bruv, I gotta just take this off, like, you get me? Like, man showed me the levels. That was the first time I've ever seen, like, apart from I think Nobi, that was it. Never seen these guys live, flesh. Like, I've never been in these buildings. The first time was the first No Loose tournament. Next time it was just me and Caps. Then this, you know what I'm saying? So I've never witnessed it. I never felt that energy. So I took that in and just
channeled it and then thrived off it.
And charged up with that energy.
I love it. I love it. Scoop, I interrupted you. You were talking about your highlights. What watching it? What did you think? Salute, Joe Danny. What's happening? Okay, Troy wants his No Loose Chat debut. Scoop, are you muted? Are you talking?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, but I thought it was a very good one there. It was very high energy.
Come closer to the mic, my guy.
So, what about now? 1 second.
Yeah, perfect. All right, fucking no. Shit. Man said come closer to the mic, not lock everyone off, brother.
He probably pressed the wrong button. Chubbs, what do you think? What were your highlights? Obviously, must have been bittersweet for you, because you were supposed to be on the card.
Bro, but do you know what it is? It hit me yesterday. Before this, I just kept busy. I was promoting the event with the face-offs. Well, obviously, that was like a 4-hour stream, all of that. So right after, I was still promoting the event, promoting for the BOD and all of that, giveaways,
non-stop,
blah, blah, blah. And it just hit me like, I'm doing mad promo. And it hit me yesterday. I was like, I'm doing more promo than people that battled, bruv. And my name is not even on the blood. I'm not even on the bloody VOD blood. Do you know what I'm saying? So it hit me because obviously we was meant to battle again this Saturday. They're just gone. Eventually didn't happen again. But it is what it is, man. to me, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of just made me feel like, yeah, I just need to stick to media still. 'Cause the politics in battle rap part, it's too exhausting for me, boy. Too exhausting for me. You get me? But energy wise, the event was crazy, man. The event was crazy. The event was crazy. Obviously,
What-
Georgie and Moke are definitely one of my favorite battles of the year so far. It's still early, but yeah, I think all the battles were crazy.
Yeah,
Nux and
for-
Chubzino obviously look cool, but obviously I feel like Chubzino is gonna bounce back though. I feel like he seemed pissed off about it, which is a good thing. If you're not pissed off about it and you just don't care, then he seemed that he wasn't happy about it, which now I'm expecting you to do something about that. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he's gonna bounce back because his first showing was a lot better than that.
Yeah, well, there's only so many chances that you're going to get as well, though, which is something.
But he's only
you
messed up
kind of-
once because he didn't mess up the first time.
It's 50-50
Was it
right
right?
now, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So
Fair enough.
his
So you get
first
2
time
out of 3
was his
with-
tryout. He actually got his
I
bars
reckon
off.
he deserves another shot, man. But I think before he does have his other shot, I think a lot of people need to kind of holler at him and say, "Yo, bro, this is what man's putting into my prep." So I think if you put the same in, then you probably get similar results. Each one teach one kind of thing. I think he should be alright still, man. It's still early in the game for him. Remember, this is the guy who I choked in my first battle, kind of choked in my second, was stumbled, and then choked in my third battle. That's 3 battles. So if I quit there, I would never be here today. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's not something he can't iron out and get through him to tear. It happens, innit? It literally happens, innit? I think like when you're coming from like this is what I think. You see that when you're coming from like the hood and shit, we got a different confidence where we already think we're better than who our opponent is already. So sometimes this game will teach you that's fine, but you need the discipline of having your material locked. You understand? Then you can speak through your material with that. You understand? Because he learned a lesson like boom, like on the outside looking in, you'd probably think, right, Chubzino's got this. But if you ain't got the tools for the job, then of course Nux is gonna smoke you. It's just I would get smoked by Nux if I go there and don't have anything. It's the nature of the game.
You can
And
beat
Nux-
yourself in this game.
Nux took his L as well and learned from that, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He took his one and said, fuck that. Like, nah, I'm not having it. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
I felt
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
was
yeah.
Chubzino
bad for
battle
Chubbs.
against?
Me.
Who's Chubzino?
Me.
Was it against you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you get
Don't
me?
make sense.
That was his first battle, bro. That was his first battle.
Like, bro, you gotta think of it like this, yeah. So it's like you've got progressively better.
Yeah.
I'm not even-
It's not easy to recover.
But you know it is. Eddie's
I'm
a
not gonna
battle rap
finish that
student
sentence.
though.
You've got progressively better.
Come on.
Yeah.
Nah.
YD's a battle rap student. Chubzino, I don't think.
That's it. That's what I was gonna say. It's like I just feel like he just
Right
probably just
bars.
needs to tap into it a bit
So that's
more, innit?
different.
Like
Yeah.
tap into it a bit
Being
more,
a
innit?
student
That's what.
of what battle rap is actually about helps you because you understand the
Yeah.
format. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, I could say that, 'cause you know, like,
bars,
When Caps came in, Caps he didn't know about battle rap and none of that. He just knew, right, you want me to battle this you? Alright, you know, like hood confidence. Alright, cool. I don't care. Where's he from? Give me a couple of information. That was Caps' thing until like you start seeing man placing words around and getting different reactions. Alright, cool, there's a science.
Same as Icon.
Yeah?
Same as Icon.
Exactly.
Same as Icon. When
Exactly. I
Icon
didn't
first
even know
came
when I
out,
was part.
what battle rap? I don't even know what that is. I'll just freestyle. He thought it was freestyle. I said, yo, I came to him, yo, did you write your bars? He goes, nah, bro. I thought.
No, man, I'll just freestyle something.
Man, when I guess first thing was Kingslayer, and he's great to win with his freestyle. Now you win a battle Surfer on Surfer's debut for the freestyle and got smoked. I said, bro,
Yeah.
you got to prep, bro.
Level
What
change,
you mean
bro.
prep? Like, and then he started watching battle rap for the first time and he started
Taking it in
understanding
and
the format.
realizing, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh, what?
can't.
When he battled Surfer, you weren't even watching battle rap.
You didn't know what battle rap was.
I need to
bro.
go back and watch that again, knowing that information now. I need to go back and
Yeah.
watch that.
Surfer was a student of Vigo Hard at the time. So if you see
Yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
cadence, his cadence.
Let me tell you about Surfer,
everything.
yeah. Surfer might be the smartest one because this is what Surfer did. Surfer sat back and watched everything kind of start blossoming. And he stayed in his house prepping for a battle that he didn't have, getting better. Not like a robot just building in some garage somewhere, or windows and shit like that. By the time he came Gap, he was already seasoned. Secretly, I lied, though, Chops. He never came in there as a guy that didn't know what he was doing. He knew fully what to do in this situation because he had been practicing before he even got there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think
I had
like if
that
I
one
was
battle.
going into battle rap now as an artist, that's how I'd be trying to do it. I'll say, listen, I'm not even jumping in. I'm gonna actually do the whole thing and put together some bars and see how it comes off and really try and perform it and see.
You know what's
like,
mad though? Do you know what's mad though, Rivers? I was saying that to Scoop when he was telling me
Yeah.
to jump in this thing. I was saying, nah, let me just see how the thing goes. And like, I don't know. Let me just see what he said, brother. You don't know what's gonna go off until you just get in the room and just do it, innit?
That's a big fact. That's a big fact. But I'm guessing that when Scoop said that to you, he kind of knew lyrically what your potential was.
That's what he was saying. That's what he was saying.
Yeah,
Still, he's saying,
you
brother,
don't
I know
need
you can
all
spit
of that another man needs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You just need to
yeah,
jump
yeah.
in. But there's other guys where, because it's like the first kind of stage, it's better that you build first before you even jump in. I want to do this. Anyway, me and Jenna, we're going to make something happen and we're going to see
What?
a change happen in the
Don't get
game
it
real quick.
twisted. I was building prior to that because remember, I was watching videos, I was watching battle rap in it. I was reacting to it in it. Like, I was kind of breaking down. Yeah, I was breaking it down. So I was watching. That's what he said. I was a student of it.
Yeah.
I was breaking it down.
Yeah.
Started trying to write my own little bars. You know what I mean? So before I even met
So
Scoop,
you
I already
kind of knew the mechanics.
I had a couple
and how
practice
to-
bars in it. I had a couple like 2 bars, like you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it was when I got locked in with Chubbs that I started writing now, testing it out now, saying like, yo, what do you think of it? I'm there now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you improved a lot, man. Your improvements kind of like how iKids was. Even speaking about iKid, iKid's one of them guys where you blinked and he was a whole next person that was a threat overnight. Like, how the fuck did that happen? And it's the same kind of thing with you, bro.
I
The
remember
other
his
day,
the transition. I always remember the transition because the first battle.
who was that battle against?
Was Kid Corleone that he never showed up, and then Cloudy jumped in for him and freestyle.
Oh yeah, when and the feds came and that.
Yeah.
That battle with the feds. Yeah.
So
I remember.
obviously, I don't even think that came out, but iKid had the footage. So iKid was pissed because iKid was like, "Do you know what?
That was the best
I
iKid
got
we've
this
seen."
now. I finally understood this. I've wrote 3 rounds, memorized, and I got no showed.
Yeah, mad.
Do you know? And then his first battle after that, it might have been, I can't remember if it was Alfie. Obviously, Alfie was there when he battled the Cloudy that didn't come out.
Yeah,
Then
I think it was Alfie still.
Yeah, Alfie White.
Yeah,
That's his
Another
first
strengthy round.
performance that he actually wrote for in prep.
Quick progress, man.
It seems like Maverick getting a lot of his battles cancelled added to his improvement in a way. I guess if you're writing for opponents, I think YD, you had a similar thing, didn't you? Where you wrote for 1 or 2 battles that didn't get to go down. So you know, even though you weren't battling, because you were still writing for
I was preparing as well. So I had prepped everything, like performance-wise, everything like that. So although I never got to actually do it on stage or whatever, I still did it in my house, innit? You know what I mean? I still did it. So
my first battle was a no-show as well. It was Eats. Some done called Eats. I went all the way to South.
The Manchester you.
Went all the way to Manchester.
He was from South. No. My first battle.
Oh, I thought you said Salford.
My first battle was a guy called Eats. Was in South still.
No, but I'm saying he's from Manchester, but I think it was in South.
No, he was from Croydon. It was in Croydon.
He's from Croydon.
I remember I was so vexed when he said he wasn't coming. I said, I'll pay for your cab. I spoke to him on the phone. Snoop called him when I was there. I said, I'll pay for your cab, lad. Coming, like, bro, that man came all the way from West Coast, man.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, but think about it like this, Chubbs. If you pay for his cab, you're already 1-0 up.
You never wanted no trouble, man. You never wanted no trouble.
I pay for 2 cabs. You and your boys, if you don't feel comfortable coming by yourself, blah blah blah.
Oh my days!
It's my first time there. It's my first time there as well. Like, it's my first time there as well.
Bars.
I just rolled 3 rounds, bro. I needed to get them off now. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So I all got the hoodies, the Barbarians hoodies. Bims done the Barbarian hoodies and everything. I said, blood, man came here
Branding
ready,
and that, you
blood.
know, from early.
Faces open and
The
that
man they
dropped out
came
like
in
a
between
week
branding.
before.
And that's the thing.
So,
If
yeah.
I never got to get my rounds of versus caps, I wouldn't have known if people would have liked that intensity from me.
100.
You know what I mean?
100.
That I wouldn't have known these kind of little
And that's-
things, innit? So salute caps
And
all the time, bro. You
I
get
was
me?
saying that about YD as well. Like YD has his 3 battles in, but really it's 2, because the Caps battle, when Caps got there, Caps already said, you know what, I'm not in a mind state to do the battle. You win. I'm just gonna
Yeah, it wasn't
stand
a
there for you
test.
to get your bars
Yeah, it
off,
wasn't.
and I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
freestyle. So no one barked in his face. You already knew you
Yeah.
won before you spat
Yeah.
your bars. So there's no pressure, no nothing.
It's
That
loud.
was
The
that's not a
sparring
Great
battle.
point. That's a
Yeah,
great
that's not a
point.
Sparring.
Yeah.
battle.
True,
That's not
true,
a battle. You just stood there and spat
True.
your bars, bro. That's
True.
knowing that you already won if you get your
Definitely.
material off. So
Yeah.
that's not a
I
battle.
can't lie, I did still think,
Tech,
yeah.
you versus
I
Tech,
did
you
still
don't know
think-
what going.
That's true, but I did still think they could be trying to do a hokey doke thing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to set man up, bro. I don't know, bro.
You
Trying to
stayed
try
on your
like
toes,
you ain't got
still.
no bars, then you start hitting some mad person. What? Like, already
The
like
way Caps walked in there, you couldn't. If you know
so
Caps,
that's
you
why
know
when
that
he said
wasn't
go
him.
first, that's why I came out like that. Because I'm saying, fuck that. I don't know what this guy's got for me, bro. Like, I don't know what you're coming with, innit? So I'm coming like this, innit? Like, fuck that. I'm not having it. Like, excuse my language.
Nah.
Yeah.
You had
I
to,
was,
bro.
I was
Nah, you did
saying,
what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, of course. Really,
I'm
that's
kind of
what
glad I
said,
won the win.
really,
I'm kind of glad I won the coin toss as well.
2 battles in. When it comes to battles, when 2 people actually, Tech actually barked in your face, like that was a
Yeah.
battle. You
Yeah,
stood in front of
yeah,
Tech,
Yeah, 'cause
one of the
Chubbs
best,
didn't
Tech
do
I've ever
that.
seen.
Yeah,
The
come
best
on.
Tech I've ever seen.
Come
So
on. Come on. He
get
knew
me?
what
And you
was
didn't
standing
die.
in front, bro. I respect that, bro. He knew what was standing in front, bro. In front of, bro. I respect that.
So,
Get me? And he
you
came
should definitely be
and
proud
he
of
got
yourself.
through all his rounds. You know what I mean? So a couple stumbles and that, but he got through them, bro. So I'm proud of that, bro. Like, that's as I said. I wanted a battle that I can promote, that I can sell. I want something that's like, yo, this is a battle to watch, innit? Like, you know what I mean? I don't want nothing else. Like, I didn't feel like I had that with the others. This one, definitely, I got that. Like, you know what I mean? So even Mumsy watched that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they can watch it now. You know what I mean?
What did Mumsy think? What did
She
Mumsy
said she liked it. She said she liked
Yeah.
it, man. You get me? She said she liked all my movements and that. She said text very good and that. You get me? Yeah, man.
Shout out Mumsy.
Man. Getting them on that, man. Getting the whole family to these back rap now, man. You have to get with it now, innit? To get with it. You ain't gonna hear nothing else from me. You know what I mean? You're gonna hear nothing else from me.
Have you thought anything about next moves? What you want to do next?
I got music right now.
Oh, of course.
Right now.
Is it March the 13th?
12.
12.
Yeah,
excuse
12.
me.
12.
March the
Yeah,
12th.
that's,
What's the name of your? It's a single, is it?
That's gonna be a single. So that's Billboard. That's gonna be with Diamond and Laser Double. They're 2 artists from Northwest London. We were all kind of like knowing the grime scene like 10, 15 years ago. You know what I mean? But it's like within the last 12 months, we both kind of made a research. We've all 3 of us have kind of made a resurgence. Like, but we've never made a song together. We've done like grime sets and stuff, and we've chilled together like just normally, but we've never actually made a track together. So once I got a hot track, I was like, yeah, I need to get at least one of them on it. And then I said, why not both? You know, why not both? And just
The snippet sounds fire.
Yeah, man, I can't wait till I hear the whole of it, man. Like, it's crazy. It's actually crazy, man. Like, salute Menace as well. Like, GI, like, engineers did a lot of work on that. I got a few more dropping as well. I'm just gonna run a little schedule on that. And then, yeah, man, wait for the plate. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, I'm ready to bark. I'm telling you.
Nice.
I'm ready to bark, bro. I'm ready to bark.
And I'm sure there's a few people who, want to see YD in 2021, especially after.
Definitely, 100%. 100%. And then I got, I think April the 9th as well, I got a battle with Will Spitz on 40 Car Show. So I got that coming up as well. And then, looking to hopefully return back on No Lose Chat in the next card, man. Like, let's go.
Okay. Keeping it moving.
Yeah, let's go.
I like it.
We're pushing, man. Like, I'm liking the energy, innit? I'm liking the energy for myself. It reminds me of like the younger days, you know what I mean? It's an energy I used to have. So, and this is what I used to do. You know what I mean? So I used to do. So yeah, that's crazy. I'm telling you, that's crazy.
Thank
I need
you.
that link. So
Shout out Omar. This is
need that link.
500k. Shout out Omar. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, 500k. As you can see, 500 Club. All ties in. His name on the hat. 500 Club. 500k. Guys, if you want a hat, 500k on Instagram. I think there's a website. I'm sure there's a website. If it's not, it's
I was
coming
about to
soon.
say, if you want the hat, 500k. I was about to say,
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
Maybe in, I don't know, some currency, but not in British pounds. No, it is not like diamond encrusted. And if it was, I wouldn't be wearing it sitting here. I would be chilling on my 500k yacht in the Bahamas because I'd have sold this.
Listen, if
But
you want to pay
500
500, if you want to pay 500k in Zamundan dollars, we can make.
Hashtag hustle tip. Hashtag hustle tip.
I still need to watch
You
that.
may-
I know there's going to be bare new battle rap bars about to do coming to America. There's going to be bare new battle rap bars, so I need to watch it.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet.
And it's not as good as the first, but still going to get
it's
it
never
watched.
going to be. If people
Yeah,
watching
this is it,
that's
this
the
is
thing.
it.
People
This
saying
is
it's trash, they expected it to be like that. Or it's never going to be.
It's like a celebration of the movie.
Just take the new movie as it is and stop putting the pressure on them and there to top the first one. The first one's already a classic. It's never going to be
Exactly.
the same.
Leave it. That's its own thing, bro. This is like I see these films like a celebration. It's like the new
you're
Bad
right.
Boys. Like the Bad Boys, like you don't expect that to be better than Bad Boys 1 and 2, bro. That's Bad Boys 1 and 2. That was the 90s, like 2000s.
No, but
Like,
you know what it is?
These men
It's
are
what we
like
got.
20
understand?
years older, blood. 30
Yeah.
years older, blood.
But man's looking at it like it's Bad Boys 1 and 2, and it's a whole new franchise, my guy.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It's a whole new franchise.
Even
I'm saying,
Fast and Furious, that was a street racing team.
It's a whole new franchise, my guy. Yeah, I mean, the same Bad Boys no more. We moved on from that stage, bro. Understand?
So when you have these big gaps, it's not like, when you've got Back to the Future and they've got a few years between them, or any sequel where there's a few years between them. This is, what is it? Did you say a 30-year gap? It's going to be a different film. So it's Coming to America is my favorite film ever. The second film is
the riot of the
trash.
first can't even be found no more.
You can't.
It's going to be a totally different film, and also the films, like the films, the TV shows, the music that we loved.
What did Danny Myers say yesterday about the sequel thing to Kid Chaos? I saw he had a bar about something about you see how the sequels they're not as good as the first film, innit? He had a bar about it. I need to go back and check it. He had a bar about it. He had a little scheme. He had a bit of a scheme still. Myers was cooking. Sorry, I just
No. He really was.
As soon as Kid Chaos and Myers came on stage, I said, yeah, I'm not even watching this. Still, I went to sleep. I said,
too much to take in. I
watched
the first one and I just felt super overstimulated. Like I had, or overstimulated. Yeah, no, there was just too much. I had too much all day, just sort of oversensory. That's what it is. Like it's
and in the bars, you got to probably sit down and think.
Yeah, and I've already seen
yesterday, Jen, so I get it, but I'm not gonna lie, I was locked the fuck in from beginning to end, bro. Like every single bar, I was there for it all, bro. Literally,
I watched it today with a fresh head, so I caught everything. I was just like,
because I watched the VOD in the day, innit? So because I watched the VOD, it was like the perfect starter watching that VOD.
Yeah.
That came with cool. Let's go. It's the main course now. You get me? It didn't fail to deliver. You know what I'm saying? Like every battle, I appreciate, and I like the way they've condensed it down to just 4 battles to where it's like it's digestible, innit? You got 4 good battles. We can watch that. But if we got like 8 battles, we're gonna have that start getting dry spots in the card and all this type of shit.
I think we got 5 tonight. Is it 5 tonight?
Yeah. What's that at 1? Is that at 1 as well?
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
Starts at 1. Let me check. I'm pretty sure there's 5 tonight.
I need
to stay up for this.
So what was your last battle of the night or final process?
For me, Mocha Roots, for me, that was just ridiculous, bro. For me,
That
it's
seems to be
exactly
the
what I said it would be.
consensus.
For me, Mocha Roots, that was just ridiculous, bro. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, I probably agree. Like it's Mocha Roots. I think if Bracey and Messi was 3-rounder, I probably would be leaning towards
Oh,
that because
what?
of
That would have
Said the
been.
same thing. I said the same thing on the
That would have
Pence
been
thing.
Right.
But I
Right.
think
That would have
you know
been
what?
mad.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I think we need to be done with 1-rounders, bro, man. I don't think they serve any purpose. Like, we can't get a definitive result out of a 1-rounder. Like if YD's doing the best he can and Rivers is doing the best he can, how could we lose? You understand? We need them rounds.
They're
The
like
chink
draws.
in
They're
the
like
armor.
draws.
Yeah, it's
but
dead.
like exhibition match or something.
Yeah,
like,
come
you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's
That's what it
Oh,
is.
man. I respect them two so highly that I want to see the real fight. I don't really want to see just some exhibition. You know what I mean? But
They need
again,
to
it
come
was
back.
fire though. We're not
They need to
taking
come
nothing away from it. It was fire as fuck. But again, I feel like if it was lengthened out because of the storyline and the level that they're both on, that would have been battle of the night for sure. But because it wasn't,
100%.
I have to give that to Moke and Georgie Roots. It was a sick battle.
I agree.
Especially watching it yesterday. Again, being able to really break down what they both bring to the table. My analogy was Georgie Roots was in there, footwork, doing combos, jabbing, ducking, slipping punches. Moke was just in there winding up haymakers and banging guys.
And Joe is as well. It's credit to both of them because they sold it. Anyone that knew about that battle wanted to watch that battle. Everyone else in that building was waiting to watch that battle, wasn't it? Like we wanted that. So as a man, it's like when you're waiting to watch like Anthony Joshua fighting, isn't it? Every punch you're like, yes, come on, like you got all that energy in it. Like it was a slugfest. That was a slugfest. Like
It was
a pressure. You gotta think like they're both under the same pressure, but for different reasons. They're both trying to adapt to this world, but for different reasons. Moke is there trying to adapt as well, the same as Georgie. So like to me, it was just mad to see it back. The approach they both took to both fit in and kill their opponent. Sick battle.
Whilst being very much themselves at the same time as well. It was I would say for me that was my battle of the night as well. Although I guess for what it was a battle of the night. But the process final, like you and YD, you and Tex final, I think as the pinnacle of the whole tournament, like it was such a.
I feel like it was the dessert, innit? You know what I mean? Like it still it was sweet, innit? It was sweet, it hit the spot, innit? I felt like that was the main course, and like you know what I mean, and that would just topped it off. Nice, just
That's a great way to describe it. It really is.
Like that's my one, isn't it? You know,
I'm
not gonna say it.
No, but I said the same. I think was on the when I done the 15 minutes with Jen. I think that's when I said I'm not. A lot of people are expecting YD and Tech to be battle of the night. I wouldn't even put that pressure on you lot because at the end of the day, the process was also a tournament for newcomers. I'm not saying it doesn't have the potential to be, but I wouldn't put that pressure on them to be the best out when you got Georgie and Moke who are actually more seasoned than YD and Tech. I can't put that pressure on them, so I just called YD and Tech for battle of the night, innit?
Yeah, no, that was a great point that you made.
I feel like me and Tech watching that as well because I've stated quite obviously that I'm a big fan of Moke in it, and obviously Roots is guy as well. So he's a big fan of Roots in it. So I think both of us watching that, it made us both want to kind of turn up as well, innit? Like
100%.
that's what I feel like.
100%. Set the tone.
I'd say like you see like I'd agree with Trouble, but I'd say that after what you man did though, I wouldn't be mad at anyone for putting you lot in that conversation on the next event with whoever.
100%.
Like you have definitely put yourself in a place now where if a man's saying that could be battle of the night, there isn't no argument for me.
100%.
Like you lot,
I don't want to toot my horn too much. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, I was coming from YD versus Chubzino because I didn't really. Exactly, so I wasn't really. I said I can't put that much pressure on YD to now carry that event. Where at the time as well, I was thinking you got Bracey and Messi. That even though he's a 1-rounder, I know what Bracey's got. Do you know what I'm saying? At the time, I didn't know my battle wasn't going to go down, so I thought, okay, I'm there. Really, I'm trying to battle Bracy because that's who I sparred with. I'm trying to have a better performance than Bracy, and Bracy trying to have a better performance than me. So with that going on, and Georgie saying he's very motivated after this Leicester thing. So okay, cool. Georgie's gonna come correct. We know what Moke is like. So I thought, yeah, there's some big battles in here still.
Big battles, bro. Big battles. Big battles. Very big
And
battles.
high expectations as well. There were very high expectations on everyone, and because there was so much promo as well, everyone had said so much that they had to kind of live up to. And out of, you know, other than the sort of the surprise one-offs that didn't have that level of promo, because obviously there were surprise one-offs, like everybody delivered beyond even the expectations. Like it wasn't as though there was anyone whose bark was worse than their bite. Everyone who talked a good game delivered on their promise.
Salute Wiretap for that as well, man. Like, you know what I mean? The face-offs, innit? Like, it got it spicy, innit? It got it spicy. Like, it really did. So it's like when they're face to face now, it's like, remember you were saying, all right, you know what I mean? Like, it's really that now. It's really that.
And you know it is as well. I'm a realist, innit? I'm a realist. I watched the event. Obviously, I was there on the day. I watched some of the most. Yeah, I watched all the battles back now. And I can actually say, I don't think me and Hamid would have nowhere been better than that either. I don't think it would have been better than that. I don't think
again though,
as a one rounder.
Exactly, and that's what the problem is. Exactly. You can't be battle of the night as a one rounder. It's impossible.
I don't even think it would have been better than Messi and Bracy. I think they were so neck and neck. I don't think they would have been that because
okay.
I don't want to say too much, but what I came with for Ami, it wasn't to me for what I like to hear. I don't think. I actually regret not letting him spit 10 minutes. Anyway.
Shit.
Wow.
That talk.
Because I feel like now, in hindsight, I feel like that would have played in my favor.
Okay.
It could have, in that room. It could have, you know.
Well, it is what it is, man. We could have
happened. It would have
been fired then. That could have been local fire then.
But I don't think it would have been better than that. I don't think it would have been better. Just being real, I think Georgie and Mo was such a
like I say, man. As long as it's not a 3-rounder, it's gonna be hard to compete with any strong 3-round battle.
Which I said that from the beginning. There's no way the 1-rounders should be able to compete with the Moke and Georgie. There's no way.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I've got a lot more content to go by.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm watching YD charging up every bar, evolve every round.
I was about to say, like,
I've not seen that in a 1-rounder.
YD, where you
there's no kind of fight to it. There's no like, oh shit, what's he gonna do now? There's none of that. It's just like one shot kind of thing. Like, okay, he's wrapped.
There's no fight back.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
and it's kind of
getting done on his 3rd round, bro.
What's that?
What YD done on his 3rd round, bro?
You was doing bits, bro. You was doing bits out,
bro. That was dangerous.
I almost made that my first.
You was doing bits out there.
That was dangerous.
I
actually think your 3rd was round of the battle.
YD, I think you need to do this shit. You need to get your clips of your round here, and then you need to edit in them anime scenes so we can understand.
Facts.
Like,
I got them loaded.
Yeah,
I'm marinate the VOD, bro. If I drop them, it's just mad.
Yeah, I certainly need them.
I can post one right now.
You know, no. But this is what I'm saying, bro.
I don't want to seem too sour, innit? I don't want to seem like sour, innit? You know what I'm saying? Let him ram with the thing, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
he's already won, so it's not.
Yeah, but I'm not sour, bro. I like he did his thing, bro. You get me?
But at the same time,
we still want to know what you said.
Every good battler that has his own kind of angle, that his approach, and that he's opening a door to a world that some of us might not be familiar to. You understand? It's important for man to continue giving us more shit that goes with that word. Yeah, we got the reference point, but we now need the optic visuals, the optics.
As I said, I got them loaded. It's just been a week, innit? So let me, you know what I'm saying? It was just, I didn't want to.
No, relax. You've been working hard at that. Relax, but in time, you know, and you know what it is. Maybe a couple battles down when you've done it a few more times, so you can literally show, man, this is what you do in that. You understand?
I think I did it a bit with the Caps one as well, because I had a Tekken breakdown there, and I had like some WWE bars. I had an Usher scheme in there where I was using like the song names and stuff as well, so I put those in. I've done that. You know, it's funny enough. Sometimes I feel like I write just to do the video like that. Sometimes I feel like that's what I do. You know, I don't know if that's intentional, but yeah.
It's always nice to have like a lot of people do them, or people do them on their behalf, where you've got the visual.
Yeah,
I think I've seen some cool DNA ones. Yeah, so
I want someone that can do it for me. That would be sick, because I ain't got time to do it. I got too much. It's too much.
It's just nice to have that little sort of snippet where you can kind of get every little reference, especially if you've got. Especially if it's a niche reference, and then you've got references within references, like which only like okay, you might capture a small portion of the people who get everything, but then there's them little tie-in things that you have to know. Oh yeah, shit, he wears the blue shirt and the yellow pants in that thing.
I reckon look out for Crash's recap when he does it, because he knows all of it. As he said himself, he knows everything I said. The Batteract twins said they knew what I said, and Brill, I reckon Brill will know what I said as well, definitely. So I'll say, let the recap. That's what I say. Let the people see if they can find it for themselves. If they really need me to spell it out, I got them loaded on my phone. They've been ready. I'll post.
When you wrote that sort of amount of anime, or is it even anime? I don't.
Yeah.
I have to tread carefully here, because clearly when it ventures into anything that sounds remotely Japanese, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I can go into my thinking on that very briefly. So the initial part, I was just talking about how I battled Chubbs. He's from North, and that was in North. Caps is from South. He's from South. Tech's from East, so he's supposed to, like Posty, do it for them. But we're in West London, innit? So when I realized it was in West London, that's when I just added that little part in it. The Yamcha thing, I already thought like he reminds me of Yamcha, and he's like a side character in Dragon Ball Z, and a bit of a beta on it. So it was just a bit of an angle there. Then I went into just some anime references, talking about just aggressively tackling him. I said Goku, Wig Splatter, Roshi, Wave Crasher, Piccolo, Kidnapper, because he takes Gohan's kid. I'll plant the seeds that will bring you to your death. Big Nappa plants Cybermen that killed Yamcha, innit? So that's why he liked that as well, because he knew what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? And then I went into basically breaking down. He had a bar against Georgie Roots, where he was saying about his son Kai, and he made a reference to King Kai, which is from Dragon Ball Z. But he said the one thing I learned from King Kai is to learn to go Kaioken. And that doesn't make sense, because this Kaioken, it says name Kai in it, it said his name in it. So I've even got a video there in it where Team.
No, but you know, let me stop you there, because this is why I say this bang for me, because the video you're about to talk about is something you dropped, and when you dropped it, I was thinking, raw. I was man saying something wrong, like man watches the show and saying it wrong. By the time you had that bar that dropped, to me it banged. You get what I'm saying? So I can give you. I'm not really up on it, but I got the fact that saying that I'm very rare, because you already gave me the lead up to it.
That's why I posted that quickly just before the battle. So let me just post that quickly, just in case.
Good strategy.
So you can see that's what it was a reference to his Roots battle. That's why I said he thought he was cooking Roots, but I don't think it happened like Son. You know what I'm saying? But I've taken some feedback on that, and I've kind of learned. I feel like I should have learned anyway for the next battle how to kind of get the message across a bit better, innit? You know what I mean? Like it's just my art, innit? I'm just flowing with my pen, innit? Like it's just crazy to me, innit? Yeah, innit? And
the thing is, I really want to be able to understand all of the references, and it's just the thing about it's difficult because it's a judged in the building decision that you're trying to win. and you got to rely on all of the judges getting all of the niche references.
Wow.
But I totally feel you saying this is you, this is your art, this is how you do. Like, so for people who get it, like they're really fucking with it. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I'm happy for it to just be out there in history as that was penned, innit? Like, I'm just happy for that. Like, the people that know anime, from I said the Armchair, they just know Armchair. Like I said, you mastered the wolf in the, from Beast Anglia to Don't Flop. The Armchair's move is the wolf technique. Tech's battle was against what? Stray Wolf? That was his first battle, was that? You know what I'm saying? So I was saying, he knew what I was saying. That's what I said to you. I said, don't worry. I said, I don't even mind. The anime round was just a personal promise to Tech that I'm going to show you I'm the anime god, not you. And that was just a little personal.
Real, like, I watched Dragon Ball Z, but I don't remember half the shit.
What was that?
I watched Dragon Ball Z in Portugal, but I don't remember half the shit. But I don't remember.
I remember the bait shit.
Yeah, I just remember the bait ones. Like,
because you're right. I did even have another one where I was saying, basically, I said, so because you said Kaioken wrong, I said that's why I didn't give you the battle. I said you hurt yourself with that punch and transformed mid-battle to another body, like Captain Ginyu's tongue. So Captain Ginyu punches himself.
I don't know none of that.
Yeah, that's Namek Saga, man. That's man in the room knew it. Everybody know Captain Ginyu, innit? Man in the room knew it. You know, that's it. You know, they knew that shit. But I can take that. I can take that as constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? End of the day, how can you be upset if somebody doesn't understand you?
Do you know what it is as well? Like, one thing I learned in battle rap as well, sometimes I see some people say, oh, XYZ beat XYZ, so it's automatically better than XYZ, and it doesn't work like that. Because battle rap is not just about your ability to rap, it's your approach, your content you choose to speak on, all of that combined in it. So you can rap better than the other person. If your approach is wrong, then your approach is wrong.
It's about that particular battle. Yeah. Listen, you can be the best in the world, but your approach for that battle isn't as good as the other guy's approach, or he sells his approach better than you, and you lose. Like, people lose. Like, Man United can lose 1-0 to Burnley. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool haven't won at home for how long? We don't have to get into it. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes them big teams, you know, big battlers, they can lose. Yeah, Rivers can lose to Matter if their approach ain't right for that particular battle. Do you know what I mean? So to me, so for you, I would say your thing is you have this anime special move in it where you can smoke man without even knowing they're getting killed. But I would make sure that man knows that he's dead first, and then do man.
Do you know what's so funny? That anime stuff, I wrote that. That was probably the newest stuff that I wrote. Funny enough, it was stuff I just added. When I found out we was in West, I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go there with it quickly. Bam, straight there in the introduction like that. So maybe that was even another learning curve for myself, like not to change, you know what I mean? Not to change certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was like, try it.
It is as well, you know.
It was like, I said to my boy just before, I said, bro, I should try it. He said, bro, you don't know it could go off in it. All right, cool. Like, how are you you're not gonna know what's gonna work or not until you just do it, innit? You know what I'm saying? And it's about, if it don't work, how do you recover from that? Cool, straight, bang, straight away. Ooh, I remember I can rap, yeah? All right, cool. Remember that. All right, you get them back on side straight away, quickly. But I'm gonna say, don't get though, in round 1, that was Crash Design Tech as well. It wasn't all anime. It was also Crash, Jessica Jones.
I caught that stuff. What was it? The gas, my pistons, the engineering stuff.
I was round 2.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. I got that wrong then.
Yeah.
Okay.
You had
I prepared. Yeah. When I said who thinks Tech's wigging, I prepared it for in case, you know, like people. I said, yeah. You know what I mean? I prepared it. So I say, look, we both got the both right drive, but because no one said that, and I was like, see, it ain't about if you got the right drive tech. Ain't no amount of performance could blur their vision. You know what I'm saying? And then went in more into the technician, engines, pistons, and
I always rate that. I always rate the mad adjustments in it, because as mad as it sounds, it's not easy to do, fam.
It's not.
No.
Because you rehearse your shit a certain way so many times that adjusting it in that moment, it's not easy. It's not easy. Bracey done a couple of them that I noticed, but that's because I know how he prepped. Like
Mike-
one of them was when he said, "When you touch me again," because first he said, "If you touch me," that's how he prepped his shit in it. But because Messi had already touched him,
He had to
man,
change it.
I
He had
was
to
all over
change it.
him. Man said, "You touched me again," and
Yeah.
I was thinking, what's this guy going to say? You touched me, my man already touched you, blood.
Yeah, man, just
But
patterned it
it was
quick.
in the moment. You touch me again. All right,
Yeah, he's a
man.
G. He
Makes
adapted quickly.
Yeah,
He adapted
yeah,
quickly.
yeah. And them things
And
are
that's
not
the
easy to
thing.
do.
I was
man.
saying to Nobi, like, I feel like if you, I don't know, innit? Like, I've never really done like no performance arts and nothing like that. I had a bar, kicked out of drama in school. I've never been an actor, innit? Like, it's not me. When I write my bars and I practice some little hand movements or little things that I want to do, but it's just I haven't got it down to a T. Like I just come in and I just go off the energy. Like I just know one little things I'm gonna do, but however
Sometimes
it's
the best
moving,
way.
like, I'm not gonna be too animated if the room ain't like, you know what I mean?
You know what, the best thing I'd say, the best thing I'd say is this, there's certain bars you have where to highlight that bar, you probably would need a little performance or just to go with it. But for the most part, you're trying to just be yourself and be free with how you do it for the most part. But there's certain things where they will be better if you have a performance piece that goes with them, innit? You just got to pick the right ones. But you know, like there's certain man, they got something for everything, and like it's not necessary, but for the most part, it does look kind of weird when you're up there rapping and your hands are just awkwardly placed.
Like
I mean,
I was saying to someone versus Caps. I wrote that bar thinking he was gonna come in wearing a cap like he did against AJ. I couldn't have predicted that he would have had his hood up like that and stand in the battle with his hood down. So me knowing what bar I've got coming, I'm thinking, all right, to emphasize this,
Them
I'm gonna have to
adjustments.
hold down kind of a look, your cap in it, damage caps kind of thing. And I felt like that's what kind of emphasized it a bit more. And I just kind of thought that on the spot kind of thing. So that took my preparation.
It's them adjustments. I rate that. Because you can't
you
plan
got
for it.
sometimes natural shit.
Yeah, once I seen him and I see him wearing a cap, I was like, shit, all right, cool, what shall I do? Whole time I'm just like, all right, cool, I should do this then, all right, cool. You get me? And then when I saw he was just had his head down with it, I was like, yeah, perfect. I know exactly what to do. I had the drag thing in there. I didn't do the drag as well as I practiced. It was a bit like, because they were saying you couldn't really move on the battle with Caps, that my space was a bit more limited. So I felt like against Tex, I moved around a bit more. I tried to do that. Like Tex told me prior to the battle, that's one thing one of his criticisms against the Caps battle, that I wasn't really moving around as much. So I tried to put that a bit more into this battle. And I felt like it worked.
I can see. You definitely, this is why I say you added a
lot better as well. You projected, you delivered better. You did everything better than your last battle, bro. Everything.
Do you know what I feel like?
It didn't look like a 3-battle-in performance.
I feel like that grime set the other day opened my lungs a bit. You know what I mean? Screaming and shouting and shit. I feel like it opened my lungs a bit and gave me that feel back again. You know what I mean? That kind of prep, man. So when it's like, when I came into that room, I felt like, it's just like grime days. Yeah, it's just grime. You know what I mean? Like, give me the mic. Let's go. Give me the mic. It's not, you know what I mean? There's no, what? Just telling me to, as I said, just telling me to rap. I've never had a problem just going somewhere and rapping, bro. That's the only thing I just keep in my head. Rap.
Chat. Let me see what's on the comments. Chaos.
There was Joe Downey was asking about RBE Max out.
Serious jokes.
ARP might be coming back on the show to promote this one still, so hopefully we get that one back.
Okay.
Get
wow.
The big man back.
Yeah, this
show off from Rosenberg.
Yeah, is it 4 battles that have been announced so far? I think you've got obviously
I think A Wood and Ill Will is gonna be battle of the night still. I think that battle
is it 5? I keep missing battles.
That battle actually hit me like, how didn't I ever think of that? That was one of them ones like, that's a matchup I never thought about.
How do you see?
That's what ARP says it does. So,
how do you see that going? Ill Will versus A Wood.
I don't know, man. Ill Will doesn't really lose like that. That's the thing.
Neither does A Ward.
A-Ward.
Yeah.
Exactly. But
Someone-
they're both rap. A Ward can rap his ass off.
Someone was talking to me about this one though, saying, I think actually Henny and someone else was saying, what can A Ward can only go so far in what he can say to Ill Will. Ill Will take it from
Ill
here
Will's
to
gonna
there and everywhere
yeah.
in between. And
Yeah,
he's got a
because he's
level
more
that
wicked with it.
and A Ward can't take it there. So when the two of them are so evenly matched, when one can go so much further than the other, not just in terms of disrespect.
A Ward raps better though. I feel like A Ward raps better.
does
It
rap
will
better.
rely slightly on his character and personality a little bit to carry him through, and his disrespect and everything else. He does more, but A Ward does rap better. So, and his rebuttal, A Ward can rebuttal better.
Okay, they will though.
Yeah,
It's hard, man. It's hard one to call.
I feel like if anyone can
This is
pull it
good
off,
versus
A-Ward can. You know what I mean?
This is good versus evil, blood.
it's certainly going to be a really good
Facts.
battle for sure.
Facts.
For sure, it's gonna, and I don't think it's gonna be an easy win for
Ill
either
Will's
of
gonna have to
them.
be very wicked for this one, boy, and fire. So,
But sometimes that could work against you, though. You know what I mean? Because if they was expecting that, you know what I mean? Like, he's gonna try and go. He's gonna
seen
try and go.
Briz and Loso. A Ward's seen that. A Ward is aware of what Ill Wills can say, how disrespectful Ill Will can be.
But you know, like Ill Will can mock A Ward in a way that A Ward can't really mock Ill Will.
That's true.
That's one.
That's
That's
what I'm saying. His
Yeah.
personality is mad. His personality is mad.
Yeah.
A Ward
It's
can
a lot
say
more than-
something. That's what I'm saying. Ill Will is very hard to beat, bro. I actually think when you think about it, Ill Will can potentially beat anyone in the game.
Anyone,
Mhm.
and he's unpredictable. Like what he's gonna
can-
come with is always so unpredictable.
You never know what he's coming with.
And even a half-hearted like Ill Will is still fire because he still relies on his personality and his character and blah 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 more than his usual bars, and that's still.
Do you know who I like here? And I think
Facts.
this is the reason why Ill Will have that advantage. Mac Myron. You know, like
That's what I was
Mac
thinking.
Myron's fire.
Mac Myron's the man where I don't know what it is about Mac Myron, but he knows how to clean up people like A Ward, and you know, like you could give him Mike P, he'll find a way to just get rid of Mike P in it. Like he just
Yeah,
knows.
that's
what he-
what I was
Myron is
thinking.
funny
A-Ward battle Mac
and he
Myron.
punches. Huh?
Yeah.
Is it A-Ward battle
Yeah,
Mac Myron?
Mac
Yeah.
Myron smoked him a bit.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was thinking. I was sitting there thinking, I swear that. Nah.
But that's what
yeah.
another thing, though. A Ward's been because he got smoked by Mac Myron. Are you gonna let his brethren? So you should be looking at his brethren as your time to avenge you.
Vengeance. Yeah.
Yeah,
should've let-
but
you should've let-
I ask you this though, Traps. I ask you this though, Traps. If Bracy smokes a guy and the guy says he wants to fight you, are you gonna let that guy win?
No, 100% no.
No.
100% no. But he's
Exactly.
gonna want it more than me, though.
Oh
He's
no.
gonna want it more than me.
He will, but at the same time, you're still thinking to yourself, raw, like you ain't about to try come here and get revenge on me. Well, you think because my brethren smacked you up, you're gonna come here? Like your whole approach is almost like, bruv, it's an audacity. You think you're gonna charge up and boost up and come back around here and be ready for me? Nah, bro, you're still the same dickhead that lost to him. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It could get peak. Could get peak for A Ward. He could be rapping his ass off in there for no reason. Like Ill Will might just neutralize the whole thing.
It's true. It's
Like,
true.
you don't know.
It's, mad.
get-
It's a fire battle, though. It's definitely
Definitely,
potential
definitely.
I feel like if he's motivated like he was against John, definitely it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem.
No, but it's true what he said though. If anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be A Ward, isn't it?
Yeah, he's intelligent enough to counteract that and to
100%.
work it and to know what he's standing in front of. So he knows he can't play. You know. What I
Yeah, he's
mean?
not going to take him lightly by any means.
He said, "Scoop,
I'm back.
real common sense."
Yeah.
Come on, so getting them chickens in, yeah, getting them chickens in. Come on, what is that?
Oh, big up Enigma.
Second, no. That
We were
Enigma,
having
still
technical
Enigma.
difficulties, were we?
Oh,
How
swear
you
down.
doing? Thanks for letting me know. It's fine now. All right.
Okay.
Listen, what time is this Kings
Think
vs
at
Queens?
1.
1 a.m. There are probably pre-shows on. I feel like Henny did one already and I missed it.
What is it
There will
on?
be.
Is it on Twitch or something?
Say
Huh?
that again.
What is it on Caffeine or something?
It's on Caffeine.
Yeah, Captain.
Yeah,
Caffeine
Kings
Live.
versus Queens, 1 a.m.
Who's T-Top got again? Coffee.
Yeah. What did he say? You don't like it?
I think T-Top's
Clark Coffee so
Might have
good.
to. Nah, I like T-Top. I like T-Top.
Hold on.
I don't
So
like
has everyone got
T-Top?
T-Top?
Clark Coffee slow. Who's else is better?
Hustle and Averb, innit?
Oh, you said
Averb,
that,
for
yeah?
sure.
That's fine. I can't wait for that shit.
Listen, Ava battling a woman, yeah, is gonna be very
Yeah,
entertaining.
it's gonna, bro. I might have to stay up.
Bro,
Can't do all that Instagram talk.
You saw what you did to Bonnie
And then lose to
Godiva,
a
fam.
woman.
Fuck flipping. Oh,
Are we saying the fish test?
Hey, my man looked at her opening bar, you horse face cunt. I said, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Chill.
Averb and Matt Marion are the worst for battling me, bro.
Predicting it now. Averb is going to say a bunch of predictable Swamp versus Casey level of just dumb misogyny.
Nah,
I don't think it's going to be. Yeah, it's not going to be
Averb is
Swamp
not Swamp.
level. Yeah.
I
Swamp
reckon it's
was.
just gonna be intellectual misogyny. So
Yeah.
he's just gonna
Yeah.
break down how much of a horse she is
Yeah.
intellectually.
Yeah.
And you know why?
Wow.
And you know why?
The woman should bow down to the man and all of these guys.
And you know why, yeah?
That's the thing,
Because
man.
if you follow Averb on Instagram, yeah, he thinks he's the new Kevin
Funniest
Samuel,
guy,
man.
Yeah.
Like, he is out here giving relationship advice.
But I feel like that's going to work
that.
against him. I feel like this
Listen,
hustle's going to use that against him. And
Yeah,
make
but no,
him
but Joe is he's gonna come on and say,
crazy.
these are the hoes I'm talking about. These this right here. Before you have
Yeah.
your
Nah, I feel like hustle. She might find a way to make him look crazy for talking like that.
Verb gets him
battle
gets
a
him
woman.
to mad things, bro.
I can't never
Mad
battle a
things.
woman ever. I could never battle a woman, bro. Never in his life.
Let's not act like Hustle is not a fierce,
She's
commanding,
sick. You know,
huge.
Do you know what? Yeah,
Like,
I was
it's-
always taught this. I was always taught this in school and that. I was always taught. Listen, never fight a woman, bro. You can't win.
Can't
You
win.
can't win. Do you know why?
There
Because,
isn't
look,
intelligent misogyny.
you're gonna
Exactly.
get into a
That's the point.
fight.
That's the point, Joe Downey.
That's it.
You're gonna get into a fight. If she hits you once, and then you give her 2 combos, the fact that she hit you is gonna be the highlight of the fight anyway. So you can't win, bruv. And if you hit her too hard, why did you do that? You're never gonna win, bruv. You're never gonna win, bruv.
There are ways to do it. There are
Just
definitely
don't fight.
ways
Just
for.
don't fight.
No,
Don't
there are.
fight.
I think there are
Apologize
ways
and walk
for.
away.
Right, but in battle, I think there are definitely ways to have.
I like
there's
what
been some
Ulrich did.
really good.
I like what Ulrich did with Hustle, and I like what Twerk did with Hustle. Those are two. I wasn't really feeling what Tay Rock did with C3. That was just like, come on, bro, chill off. Like, what you
No.
doing?
I am all for that. I am all for that
No,
shit.
bro. No.
That was a bit
no.
too much.
You know why,
That
yeah?
was a bit too much. Because then when Battle Calico, he wasn't that.
He went in there and just did Tay-Rock.
Bitch, you ugly bitch. That was the fuck, bro.
I went there and did Tay-Rock in it. Like, what did you expect him to do? Go in there and start moving to it? No, man, fuck all of that.
No, but think about it though.
Yes, what
What
was
man?
in between the
What
bars?
man does Tay-Rock do that to? Man, what man?
In between
This is what
the
I'm
bars.
saying. Like, keep it in the box that you normally keep it in, bro. Like, I've never seen Tay-Rock I'll say, you dickhead, you better act like you know, prick. You prick. Like, I've never seen that.
He did have a
just brighten up my screen, blood. Yeah.
It's a bright, yeah, little color, cuz.
I can't battle no woman, bro. Never.
I brought summer into the thing still.
Only me with the colour. No, it's blue with the yellow. I'm loving it.
What you say? What can I say? I'm feeling good, cuz. Bright colors, happy days, isn't it?
Rivers, you shouldn't be allowed to battle no woman. You got no manners.
Bro,
You
they
don't
had to
need
put
manners
rules
to
on me.
battle a woman.
Huh?
They had to put rules on me for the YA battle. Remember when I battled YA?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, without them rules,
Battle no woman, you got no manners. Him never, ever. I want to see
You
what
don't-
What rules?
Why do you need to bring manners to battle a woman?
I
Like,
would be
No,
so
no.
nasty about
Hold on,
that
what?
smoking window.
why do you
I'd be
need
so
to bring
bad
manners
about
to
it.
battle a woman?
Why do you need to bring? I'm not gonna answer.
But like, why do you need to bring manners to a
I'm not gonna
battle?
answer you. I'm not
If
gonna
you're
answer you.
bringing your manners,
Don't go there,
obviously
don't
don't
go
want to
there.
watch the battle unless it's a compliment
No,
battle. Like, leave your manners at home with your wife. Like,
I'm not gonna answer that. I'm not even gonna answer that.
it doesn't mean you need to come disrespectful, but I don't expect please and thank you in the middle of bars, like because I'm a woman. Like that's kind of patronizing.
Yeah.
It's a
But
fight.
then
It's
again,
a
that might
battle.
work.
I expect
That patronizing angle might work. You
Exactly.
never know.
Patronizing shit works, man.
it
I
could.
tried it. It works.
It's not respectful either. If you're patronizing me, then you're not being respectful. You've left your manners at home because you're patronizing me. So either way, if you're going to win a battle against a woman, you're unlikely to do it with manners. And if that's the only way you want to do it, I can understand someone not wanting to speak to a woman without manners. I can understand that, and why certain people don't want to battle women. But you can't.
Hit the nail on the head. You can't win. Yeah.
Nah, you can't. You can't.
I
In a
can.
battle, you
You
can.
can.
She goes
No,
ham.
the thing is, that it's like how you do it, though. It comes
Charlie
down to how
Clips
you do it.
versus Farah.
It can be done, man.
Did he not
Could
win?
be done.
That was funny. That was funny. Yeah,
Okay, but are there not ways to do it then?
You have to put in like 3 or 4 other people to win, though.
Even
Arse
like
versus
River
Arse
said,
versus
twerk
Arse
versus
versus
Hustle,
Hustle.
Arsenal versus QB.
look
Or
at
Arsenal versus
Arsenal, the
QB.
most-
Fuck, you know.
like
That was
Mr.
misogyny.
Disrespect. Arsenal, Mr. Disrespect, battled official, came with in the most potentially disrespectful battle that you could have ever had, and came with no disrespect, wrapped his backside off for 3 rounds and beat her respectfully. He didn't have manners.
Have you
though.
guys seen Arsenal in QP?
Yeah, that was a different.
That part was funny.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
part
But
was
QP
funny.
was
There
drawing
were
you
no
out
manners
like
there. No one had any manners there. Like,
yeah. QP was drawing him the fuck out though. Like, she said
yo,
some fucked up shit.
it didn't work for her.
She calls
I
herself
know.
Miss Disrespectful.
We
innit?
got Crash. How
Yo.
you doing? Yeah.
Have you seen QP
shout out
versus
to-
Bonnie?
Oscar,
Yo, what's up, Crash?
This girl UK that was like, yeah. There aren't really, there's no woman scene right now. Nita, that is a fire battle. Fire battle. Yeah, no, watch that. Yeah, them ladies were super disrespectful. But yeah, I don't expect these men to be well mannered this evening. I
listen,
don't
you-
expect many men wins either. Actually,
I think we're gonna see one of 2 things. We're either gonna see JC smoke First Lady Flames, or we're gonna see JC underestimate her and get his dumbass killed. Carl, when I watched that Flame stuff yesterday, I said, "Yo, this bitch is a bit too real for this game, you know, bro."
Nah,
Like, she's not like
Hey, she was so G'd up in it.
Hey,
Lady
she's not
Flames
like these
out.
other girls, you know.
Bro,
She's on
Like,
some
she's
other
nothing like the other
level.
girls, bro.
She's Mandem.
No.
She's Mandem.
That's
No,
man.
she's bruv, she's deeper
She's
than
Mandem,
Mandem, cuz. Like,
Yeah,
she's
she is
more
deeper
Mandem
than
than some Mandem,
She's
bruv.
the shooter.
Yeah.
She's the shooter. She's the shooter. You look at
Yeah,
her in the team, she's the shooter, blood.
And the driver.
She's on. She man says she's the shooter and the driver for real.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro.
Was Jay-Z at the face off?
bro. Joe needs to
Yeah,
fucking
Jason
help.
was there, bro.
Yeah, he was
Help.
there.
was there, yeah.
He was like a teenage kid, bro. The way how she was
Bro.
talking to him was like a man talking to a little man. Like, it was
It was
different.
deep. It was deep.
It was
But the
different,
thing is,
bro.
it was the only face off I watched, yeah.
JC looks like a kid.
Was that?
JC looks like a
It's
kid.
kind of easy to do that to JC though. JC 5'0" and looks like a 12-year-old. Yeah. If
I
can't
hear you
do
still,
that
but
to
I hear you still, but so
Still rap,
does
though.
K Shine, but you can't do that to K Shine.
No,
Yeah,
K-Shine
I'm
looks like a
saying.
12-year-old.
Yeah,
K-Shine
100.
looks like a man that's lived 4 lives already. Yeah, he's just short. Yeah, he's just short. JC looks 12. Yeah, JC still gets ID for cigarettes. Don't mug me up, bro. Yeah.
No, JC does look like a kid though. I can't lie to you. So,
Big up Crash, how you doing?
he looks like a little-
Yeah, man, like
Sunday,
Crash,
innit?
man.
It's Sunday, innit? I had to pop in.
Now,
What's
wow.
going on,
Oh
brother?
yeah, today's
Aren't even supposed to be here this long, but it's just vibes. You get me?
Joe
welcome,
says
bro.
I'm gonna have to cut out soon because I want to be ready for this stream.
Same
Still, I'm trying to
here,
watch.
man.
we've got half
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah.
But let's get some predictions while everyone's here. Let's get some predictions for the battles later, and then we can
Yeah,
see
let's
who was
do that.
right.
We'll
who's wrong.
start.
And have you got? Jen, have you got a pen? Have you got a pen so we can write
got
it down?
a
We can
pen.
see who was right. Alright,
Okay,
cool. Let's
so
go.
we've got JC versus First Lady Flames.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with
JC's
First
gonna do
Lady,
his
you know.
thing. Again,
I'm going with
First Lady Flames.
I'm going with JC.
I didn't see the face off in it, so I'm
I'm going with JC.
Hold on, let me get a system here.
Come on, Trouble. We ain't heard you say nothing yet. You're trying to be quiet over it.
I'm thinking.
We ain't Trouble to say that.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I'm thinking, yeah. I was gonna say Lady Flames, but then JC ain't battled in a minute. So on his comeback, is he really gonna play though?
You know
He's
one
happy
thing you
hating.
guys need to remember. You know one thing you guys need to remember, yeah? You see, every time JC battles against people who you think are not great, or people you think don't deserve to battle him, or people that you think are,
He smokes
he
them.
kills them.
He fucks them.
And I think this battle is deeper than Flames. It's deeper than Flames. He needs to make a statement. So I say JC. I say JC.
fam.
Okay, so
You can't
Travis
talk. You
got
can't talk
JC.
like if you don't smoke.
I'm changing to JC still.
No, not change nothing.
Hey, Rivers, I don't jump the ship like that,
JC?
fam.
I'm changing.
JC.
It's now, bro.
Final answer.
I said Flames in it, but I feel like JC. But I'll stick with Flames.
No. Stay with Flames.
I'll stick with Flames. I'll stick with
Bro,
Flames.
Flames got this, cuz. Don't worry, bro. Flames got
This
this.
is
Change your mind.
Bill-
She might
Bill-
shoot
Bill-
you, bro. She'll fly in just to shoot you, bro. So don't change your mind on Flames, bro.
Scoop's got JC. Scoop's got JC.
Crash.
I got Flames. I got Flames winning.
I got Flames as
Oh,
well.
you saying you're Flames? Yeah,
So
man. Crash is going to play.
Bill,
Oh, wait, Jen, what have you got? Jen, what have you got?
I got
You
Flames.
got Flame.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think,
Moving up to the ladies.
Yeah, I got Flames as well.
So what's that
I
on the
got
vote?
none of these
What's that
are
on-
taking
So who's winning that overall
Who's winning overall?
in that one? Yeah. So how much of us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
Four.
so 1, 2, 3, 4.
With
4
Flames.
for Flames, 3 for JC.
So
we've got
Flames is the overall. Cool.
Okay, so Loso Vixen. We're gonna go
Vixen.
top, left to
Vixen.
right.
Vixen's gonna wash it.
So Rivers.
Low soul.
I got Vixen on this one.
Low soul, bro. Low soul is crazy.
Vixen.
Yeah, I like Vixen though, but low soul.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Vixen because I think Loso is gonna be too nice to her. I've never seen him.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I think
Vixen is gonna wash him. She's going to wash him.
Yeah.
This might be the
He's not
play of the night, you
He's
know.
not gonna make that mistake because he knows Vixen will bark on him. She will break him up. She will slap him.
She's gonna be extra.
Bad him up. And I
She's gonna
think
be extra, man. I'm going Vixen. I got Vixen, man.
Was it Vixen versus EK the other day?
Yes.
She said that something about shoot like Kennedy.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Vixen.
Yeah, and she drapes him up like
Vixen, yeah,
wraps him up,
Vixen. He's not ramping, Vixen.
Yeah, Loso's about to get badded up. Still, he's about to get.
He's about to get washed. Like he's getting.
And she's taller than him, I swear.
Oh shit!
Not gonna
Hold on, can we put some respect on Loso's name now? Because I'm hearing words like wash. Loso is not.
I got the respect.
Loso's cool, yeah, but he's gonna get washed.
He's not getting washed.
I don't know. I think Loso can get around. Loso will get around.
No, Loso's not gonna get washed.
Loso Frio.
See, like.
I'm with Vil.
Frio. So
Vixen is gonna just.
you're saying Loso. Crash, you're saying Vixen.
Yeah, Frio.
Frio, okay. Traps.
I ain't got Frio. I just got an edge in it.
Every round.
Yeah.
We're calling out rounds.
No, but no, if you have.
I've got her edge in it overall. I ain't got her smashing out every round. He might have
I
a
just say who's
kills
gonna win. I don't really know how.
I think overall.
Vixen's gonna win.
If he takes a round, it'll be the first round.
Bill has
Yeah.
I don't know who I've got in this.
But Loso might have a special third for her. He might have a special third for her.
So like,
listen, his breakdown's gonna be mad.
Like
his breakdown for her is gonna be mad.
the two of them are very close in what they both bring to
That's a
the
talent.
table.
Yeah.
And they, I don't think Loso is going to be nice. He has the ability to not be.
Exactly that. He's not about to come in there watching off. After watching what he watched from Emerson Kennedy, he'd have to be the biggest idiot to walk in there and think, hey, you know what? I'm going to be the nice guy and get batted up. Are you mad? If he does that, he deserves to get free.
You know what? I'm almost on the fence with it, but I think I'm just gonna just stand in that corner. Innit? She looks good as well, innit? So I'll stand in that corner.
Yeah. But Scoop, can you imagine Loso going there saying, "Listen, you little bitch, this is the problem with wars."
He's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do
Don't
that.
let me laugh.
But the thing is,
he's not going to use like words like the bitch, but he might, you know, quote a Jezebel verse, funny way, like, you know, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that.
Yeah,
he's not
it's
going to
not-
do that. But I'm saying,
But
Loso's gonna be like, I'm not gonna call you the B word.
No,
I reckon he's
and Loso does that.
You're talking about what, like, you're talking about what he
I
could do, but what about Vixen could do? Like,
I know what Vixen can do. All I'm saying is that when I'm hearing about Loso being washed and easy and he kind of
I'm not saying it's easy.
I just think he can talk to her still. Like,
might pull out the
I'm just
Bible
saying,
in the back.
Man, get
I'll
biblical.
put some
Man,
faith
like,
in
you know what,
Vixen
but
for her
you
to get over the line.
respectful without calling her a bitch. Like he can be
Vixen's gonna bring the Bible out.
calling her a bitch.
Bro, as soon as she starts doing the Bible talk, he's done.
Slap him with it.
Yeah.
Box him with a Bible. I can't. I'm still going to go Vixen. I'm edging it to Vixen, but I do think it's going to be a very close battle, debatable, and I wouldn't be surprised if Loso takes it. Verb versus Hustle.
I feel like that's hard for the opposite reasons, almost.
I got no. You know what? I got Hustle.
Hustle could out-rap him, still got Verb.
Verb is a disrespectful piece
I
of
don't
shit,
think
to be
Verb can
honest, when it
lose
comes
to
to
Hustle,
women.
bro.
No, he's not allowed to. Not the way he talks about women.
No, his Instagram is mad, bro. Man's beefing 13-year-old kids because he disrespected their mum.
You've seen that, yeah, Jobs? That's wild.
What you mean?
Wild.
What you? Wait, hold on. What you mean, bro?
According
Who
to
was
Verb,
Hustle's
he
last
loses
battle?
40, so he can lose and still not concede a loss. So
Who was
saying,
Hustle's last battle?
Now, hold on. We
That
classing
big
this as caffeine votes, yeah?
no, what I'm saying is Surf was beaten by 40, and if you ask Surf, he wasn't beaten. I guess we got to go with the caffeine vote, or do we? What are we doing? Yeah, we got to go with the caffeine vote. Caffeine doesn't always get it right, but that's you know, it's,
We gotta go by something.
Yeah.
So.
I said 40 beats.
we can't argue with it.
I said 40 beats.
Yeah, no, everyone said 40 beats. I'm just saying when it comes to Ava, Chubb said
That's a
lose
hard
against
one.
he
Because
might
I don't feel like Ava won his last two on caffeine. I don't know if he's translated well.
Did he?
Caffeine. I don't know if he's.
What, Verb versus Rock was trash, bro.
K-Rock.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And
Boring
Calico.
battle. No one won.
and then what was before that? He lost
Yeah,
to
no one
Calico.
won that battle.
He lost to Calico. I thought he beat Geechee, but on rewatch, I didn't think he beat Geechee. So
I'm tired of
Nice
Geechee. I'm not
Geechee
gonna lie,
2-1.
man.
You're getting tired
I
of
stopped
him?
watching Geechee battles, man. It's getting
You know
boring.
why?
Geechee's is saying the same thing in different
He was
ways.
saying-
now.
What's so funny about Geechee, yeah? Geechee's doing the same thing DNA did a couple years back, yeah? You battled so much. It's like, nigga, just shut up now, bro. We get it. You Uganda, you
He's
come from
saying
California.
the exact same
I
thing
feel
in
like I'm in Grand
every
Theft Auto.
battle, bro.
When he battles, I feel like I'm in Grand Theft Auto. I literally feel like I'm in the middle of Grand Theft Auto, bro. Like, we get it.
I feel like I predict his bars all the time. It's so boring. I
But you can
predict
still make a
and
moment, though.
he
that
he
Gary
starts a
thing's
setup.
hard.
He starts a setup, and I say the punch. In the second layer, you hear what I just said. Like if that's why it's boring to me.
He's fire, but he's just oversaturated now.
Yeah, I can't listen to Geechee, man. I need a break from this. I actually purposely
No,
stopped
yeah,
watching his
nah, he
battles
did-
so
he did
I
way
get
too
a
much.
break. If he doesn't give me a break, I'll have a break for him.
Right.
Man said, I'm taking a break from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll stop watching it for a bit.
Yeah, no, he won't stop watching you.
Yeah, but there's nobody. There's nobody in battle rap. There's nobody in battle rap to me that's battling as consistent as he is that I can listen to all the time.
Yeah, no,
That's not who it is. I don't care who it is. I'll get tired of hearing it.
I'm not gonna lie though. Even Rum Nitty's kind of getting like that for me now. Still, I'm hearing Rum Nitty and I'm not getting the same feel that you get now, bro.
I feel you, fam.
I'm listening. I'm thinking, well, like, and it's fire as well. Listening to it, and I'm like, right, it's fire. But I'm just not.
It's mad, you know, because now that you say that, Rivers, it's like I appreciate what Daylight gave us with Taylor Keeler more, because it's like man's hungry for it, but you ain't saturated, you ain't giving us too much of that. We just got that, and it's
Daylight is the smartest, bro. He does bare interviews and stays relevant. He gets, I'm gonna battle this person, I'm gonna battle this person, then I'm gonna battle this person, then the battle don't happen. But really, he just not battling often.
You know what?
Keeping himself hungry because of that performance. So he keeps
certain level. He's also achieved a certain state. Excuse me, a certain status where he doesn't have to come outside more than.
They allow battle twice a year.
Yeah, there you go.
And stay on the block for the whole year.
It's not really smart though, because like anyone that you rate like as a rapper, you don't want to listen to them all the time ever. Like there's not one rapper in this world that I want to listen to every fucking day of my life. Like, or every 2 to 4 weeks or that. Like
Danny Myers. Look at Danny Myers.
I feel like now he's improving
every 78 minutes.
No, but I'm tired of Danny Myers. I've been tired of Danny Myers for 2 years.
Have you watched Danny's last few performances?
I haven't because I'm tired.
He's on a break. He's taking a break from Danny Myers.
I'm taking a break on Danny, you know.
Nah,
bro.
Go watch these new guys. Go watch these Danny.
Come back. Watch his.
I'm not gonna lie, this new Danny Myers is fire still.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah. He's not doing the same. That's right. He's doing something different.
He's different, bro.
There's been an escalation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
funny, bro.
It's brought something else to his game.
Cool. Cool.
Even the Don Marino battle on game.
Nah, so it'll be
that was last night.
I missed
yesterday. About Kid Chaos, and he had the battle with Drugs as well.
Okay,
from drugs onwards. From drugs onwards.
Watch the drugs one
onwards.
first.
Yeah, drugs first. All right, cool. Do you know? Yeah, I'm gonna watch that before the event starts. I'm gonna watch the drugs thing.
Do that.
Yeah.
You haven't got time, man. Like 20 minutes.
I ain't got time. Shit.
He's not battling tonight.
Do you know that everyone? Do you know that a lot of people in battle rap fuck their stocks up because of over battling? Yeah, and everyone that's been hot at some point has done it. Charlie Clips was the man in battle rap for at least a year and a half. Yeah. The minute people told him, you need to start battling more. Wrong advice. The minute that guy started battling more, he's like, we tired of Clip. We tired of your freestyles. We tired of this shit. See what happened?
But the thing is, it happens to everyone. Like, look at DNA. DNA is a great example, bro. He had like a good year and like half where he battled like 25 times, cause like.
But you know what?
I'm surprised DNA still has opponents.
Yeah, but DNA,
I'm proud.
Bro, he's shots now, isn't he? He's taking on. He took on Vixen. He had battle against Born Legacy and Legacy.
DNA don't have a job.
We had.
DNA don't have a job, bro. Yeah, this
businesses, hasn't he?
He's got no more work.
DNA don't have a job, bro. Like this is his job.
I just saw Shine just bought a house.
He bought a house of battle rap. Do you know how sick that is? Yeah.
Wait, DNA?
DNA bought his house from battle rap, bro.
And so did Shine just now. Shine
just
bought a new house of battle rap.
That's Gucci.
DNA said with all the money he saved from battle rap, he got his house, he got his girl a car, he did all of that shit for battle rap money.
Well, coming back to the card, coming back to Verb and Hustle. How have we got
shit.
Yeah, I'm staying with Hustle. I'm with Hustle.
I think Hustle's gonna get the fan vote, but
I'm gonna go with Verb.
I'm a back Verb.
I want to see a real disrespectful Verb.
Sometimes Hustle's annoying, but she's not that good.
I'm gonna back Verb.
Sometimes she's cool, but sometimes she's not that good, man.
I just don't rate Verb in a small room, man. He needs like a gas around him. I don't feel like he hits the same.
Yeah, he be saying some weird things as well. I'm an A-Verb fan, but he be saying some weird shit sometimes, bro.
He says some random ass shit. Like, bro, he will say some fucking random ass shit, bro. And I'm just there like,
I don't know why Verb doesn't add
My man said to John
his
John.
character to battle, you know, because he's
I'm
on
a
interviews and that he's mad entertaining on Face Off, he's mad entertaining, but when he's battling, he's literally just rapping his material quick.
Bro, he's like a fucking
yo,
Android cuz. Like he's like
add
like
more
you
character,
like you know when your man turns you on in your program, you just turn man on and it's like okay, rap, and then turn man off and he stops.
I'm like Alexa.
Yeah, no, that's such a great point, Chubbs. You don't see that character come out, that personality that you see, or like, whether you like what he does on his Instagram and also on the show that he had before, he was doing a similar thing, or he still got it. But that whole persona, you don't really see that personality come out when he's delivering. Like recent performances have been dry, like very boring, monotone, monotonous, little to no character or personality whatsoever. You can't say that. Is that because he stopped eating meat?
Pause. Yeah.
Pause. I need to pause.
Pause.
You can pause it.
No, but it's what you said. No, who said it?
But if I was battling Miss Hustle, I'll move to her. I don't care what no one says, but she can tell me all day. I'll move.
But she would turn you upside down, bro.
You do that with manners.
We're gonna get
into move to her with manners.
Verbal
I'm
hustle.
here for it.
Move to her with manners. Scoop, how do you call it?
I say verb. I'm gonna back.
How do you call it?
I'm here for it.
I respect it, Scoop. I respect it. Man said I'm here for it.
Okay, how do you call the battle? You're not battling.
We gotta get these results because it soon start. You get me?
Yeah, come on. We got 15 minutes. I need to smoke in that.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It doesn't start.
I need to fill it and then things first.
Nigga, verb.
Hustle's that girl that everyone's afraid to move to, yeah, and I'm just like, yeah.
No, but hold on. Apparently, Hustle's with Rum Nitty. So if Verb mentions, I think he'll win that round.
I don't know.
I don't know if they're still together though, but
yeah.
they were though.
Hold on. Wait. That is the maddest height difference I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's wild.
That has to be fabricated.
No,
it's true. I saw them on a live together.
They were together for a long time. Well, not a long time. I don't know how long. My business. They were in a relationship. They were.
What did you say to her? I want to know what you said to her. Yeah.
I reckon she just like the bars, innit? You know how it is. Some women like bars,
punchlines. Do you like punchlines?
That's what says all the exes are around that height.
Bro, put like this, yeah. Like, everyone knows, when you're both lying down, you're both the same height, realistically, innit? Come on. There's not.
I think she just wants to be a
dominant. Bro, Rum got to wrap his legs around her, bro. What you want about, bro?
Rum got to climb up her leg, get her and shit.
Bro, if Miss Hustle was violent, about let her do it, man. Split all that violence. I'll be like, do it.
All right.
Do it.
Rivers, who have you got? Verb or Hustle?
I got Hustle, but I got Verb winning the round if you talked about Rum Nitty.
Okay.
And she was in prep as well before. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for real.
There's 2 more battles after this.
This can get spooky.
Bring your 6'6".
How do you prep for Rum Nitty?
Man.
All right, Scoop, we're not counting because he's giving
that should be the opener.
I got T-top all day.
T-top.
I don't really rate coffee, man. I don't know what the hype is like. What?
I think she might get around.
T-top's amazing. T-top's gonna wash her.
Yeah, T-top's gonna destroy coffee.
It might be the body of the night.
Scoop, bro.
I'll let Coffee win as well, bro. I don't give a shit.
Have you got no morals?
Yes,
you're just hungry for battle bitches. Bitches with bars.
I'll split Coffee's mug.
Coffee, she's not my favorite. I don't appreciate.
Your cup of tea,
no? It's not my cup of tea. It's coffee. I'm ironically not a coffee drinker. I understand why people like her, and I rate a lot of her material.
She's got a character, she's got a presence to her, but I think she ain't got the mechanics right. So she's always gonna. I think RX has got the mechanics, but she doesn't have the presence that.
I feel that.
That's a good point.
So this is it. They're both like two halves of the same thing, kind of thing. If they both had each other's shit,
Like yin and yang.
yo, yeah,
But they're just separate. Like yin is in California, yang is in like Canada or something.
YD, you got T-top, yeah?
T-top.
Crash.
Yeah, I got top T-top.
Phil.
Yeah, T-top.
Was it a clean slate? Yeah.
No. Scoop is the only one going
Yeah,
again.
T-top, definitely T-top for the win.
He's just hungry.
Scoop doesn't count, bro.
He's just hungry for battle.
That's the first clean sweep. That's the first. Okay, so we only had one going for Loso. 3 for Verb, 4 for Hustle. Okay, Rock versus Official. Last one. That's the last one.
Oh, official. I'm getting for official.
I got official.
Okay.
I got official. I ain't seen Rock win a battle in ages, bro.
Yo, bruv, Rocking won a battle in time, bro, fam.
I feel like they both on a decline. If you ask.
Yeah, they are still.
I don't think official. We've seen the best official.
No, but the thing is, I don't think official battles as much as Rock to be on a deeper decline. Do you get me?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
When she get I think official at 100 will wash him. And I seen Rock at 100
on a small room, official can't handle that breath and that. She needs time. She needs the crowd to give her time to breathe and all of that and catch up.
She might be training.
Coach. Yeah, she needs
training.
You know what? I feel like this is the one Rock is gonna turn up still, because you know when you don't want to let the man them down, you don't want, because it's like a team thing, innit?
She might drag. Imagine she might drag him with something.
It's deeper than that. You can't be the only one.
The thing is, like,
blood. You can't be. You know that. I think the guys need to turn up on this one.
No, but
you can't be the one that drop points on this one. So
I think it's gonna be 2-1, and the round that official gets gonna be nasty. It's gonna be nasty. That's
why. Who was Rock's last battles?
Verb, which I don't think he cared about it. He just made some money.
Holiday done.
That's the last one. Verb, Mook, and Daylight.
So yeah, Verb, Mook, Daylight.
Daylight was the last one.
But Daylight was fire though. That was the best.
A Daylight performance can beat official. A Rock Daylight for official.
100%.
Haven't they both battled the same amount of times?
Official battled.
So official battled on Kings and Queens. She battled
Arsenal.
Hustle.
She battled 40.
Did she win?
Didn't she battle? She battled Nitty. That wasn't in the small room. That was just before. That was start.
I feel like Rock's gonna be official.
I just want to know what Mook had to say about that official thing.
Yeah, if official comes wicked, because apparently, like, remember Mook said that Rock sent pictures to official or whatever, innit? So if official comes wicked.
What kind of pictures?
Because official came.
Official already cleared that up and said that's lying.
But official said that's lying though.
Yeah, she said it on Twitter. She said she's lying.
We'll see what.
But then Mook spoke to her. Mook did an interview with Goods and said he spoke to her and said, "Nah, he's not lying."
Yeah. I think they said what it was. He was sending pictures to somebody that was pretending to be official. Apparently, that's what I think I heard.
That's even worse, man.
Yeah, something mad.
Bound to be addressed.
Hoops around. I don't know, but it's just wild.
What pictures like exposing himself?
Yeah.
Bro, can you see a picture of him?
But
Rock is a weirdo.
That's what I don't know.
Rock is a weirdo
story, bro.
Bro, see the picture of him.
Pretending to be official on.
Hold on. So this guy's wearing Dracula coats, taking in eye contact and sending.
But we don't know if that's true, though. But we don't know.
We'll find out.
Allegedly,
we'll find out with official.
Allegedly.
But to be fair, like Rock's done a couple weird shit like that before.
Shaky shit, yeah.
You get me? So, like,
that picture that he done laying down in the bed with his legs open and his tongue out.
And the bath, when you see the bath picture where he spread legs over the bath.
If the pictures don't come out, all of that stuff was true.
What picture was this?
I forget most of it.
Hey, Trouble, what picture was this?
Yeah, bro, what you on about? I never seen that shit.
He's got his legs open.
I saw it, bro. It's terrible.
No way.
Tongue out or whatever.
No.
I don't know who he sent that to, but you don't send that to girls. I'm like, bro, that was a weird.
He don't say that.
No,
He put out on, like, he didn't send that to girls. He put out on his fucking socials. That was his
Yeah.
social picture on
Right,
Facebook
social.
and that.
What do you mean, bro? Man put it on his Instagram,
was like this.
bro,
Yeah.
a caption,
even
like
worse.
no,
Yeah.
that's even
Spread
worse.
legs.
Yeah. That's even worse.
Man
bro.
made a caption for it. Man made
a dog is down bad, bro.
Now when
That's
Ill Will
crazy.
came out and he was gonna battle Tay Rock and he was on to Tay Rock, fam, the memes that came out of that, brother. Nah, so Ill Will
Yeah,
is
no,
a bad
I know.
man.
Listen, official might watch this guy because I'm not gonna lie, he's too shaky.
What? How? So how are we calling it then, Phil? Have you got
with
official?
I'm with official.
Okay.
Honestly, the only
feel
male that I
like-
expect to win today is T-Top.
Yeah, I see that.
But you know what it is? I want to say about Tay Rock, yeah? Every time it's that moment where this is the final nail in this guy's coffin, yeah? Somehow he escapes it every single time, innit? And this is looking like one of the moments where, right, if official beats him, he's done. There's nothing more we want to see from you, bro.
Nah.
So
This
it
battle's
makes
been
him
in the making for a while as well. Remember
Do you
when he was
think he's
discussing
done?
who he should battle, Hustle or Official?
I feel like Rock's,
He's lined
Rock's
up
not
for a
gonna
chiller
win.
battle. His next
Yeah,
battle's supposed
Rock's
to be
not
Chiller
playing.
They're trying to
Joe.
get rid of him.
Chilla Jones
They're trying to get rid of him.
versus Tay-Rock.
They're trying to get rid of him. They're trying to get rid of Tay Rock. They're trying to look what they're doing. They gave him official, then they gave him Chiller Jones. They're trying to get rid of him.
Before that, they gave him.
No, but you know what?
They're trying to make his money.
He wanted
Chilla
him. He
Jones.
wanted him.
Wait, he's got
I
Chiller
feel like
Jones.
Rock's just
Every
taking
single
battles
battle-
for money. now.
Every single battle that Smack gave Chilla Jones, he tried to get him the fuck out of there. There is no
Yeah,
way you're
facts.
telling me if you're Chilla Jones, you don't look at that lineup and think this is a fucking setup.
All right, look,
think
we've got
Chilla Jones
5 minutes.
boxed him,
Hold
though. I
on,
think
we've
Chilla
got
Jones
5
wants
minutes.
Tay
People
Rock.
need to
We've
roll
got one
splits
more.
and shit, man. We've got
Yo,
priorities.
hey,
Let's
come on,
get
come on,
some.
give me
One more
priority.
battle.
Trubs, who you
I'm
got?
going with Rock.
Rock, YD.
I'm going with Rock.
Feel free to jump off once you've given your
yeah,
opinion.
I'm gonna stand
If
up,
anything,
yeah.
what I might do is I might do lives in between to do little quick recaps. So if you're around
Yeah.
and I'm doing that, jump in.
Yeah,
WhatsApp me,
cool.
Crash, who you
WhatsApp
got?
me the link.
Oh, I got official. I'm gonna say official. I don't care though.
Alright,
This is gonna be a
okay.
fire
Another
battle.
one for the ladies. Scoop.
I'll go with that crack rock, man. Definitely, man. He's gonna show up and do it.
Rivers, you had yeah, I've got I got official. So that's 4-3 to official. We'll see how it goes. So we got 5 minutes, 4 minutes. Thank you everyone for tuning in.
Go watch 10 Crashes with Crash, innit? Bam.
Go.
Bam. Sorry,
I
Jen. Sorry, Jen.
Don't apologize.
Hey,
Talk your
holla at me,
shit.
bro. I got you. Holla at me. I got you.
I got you. Don't worry, Ribs. I know. Don't worry.
Say no
All
more,
right,
bro.
salute everyone. I'll be back.
I'll be back.